Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my channel. I would like to first and foremost say not just welcome, but I did it. It's my first video of YouTube in a very long time and I'm super excited. I decided to actually make my first video after, don't even want to know how long I've been off of YouTube, but the subject line being intentional manifestations. That is what I'm looking forward to discussing for our first video today. So, a little backstory as to who I am. Like I already mentioned, my name is Crystal. I am a resident of New Jersey, originally born in Florida. I like Jersey a little bit more. Don't tell anybody I said that. I'm a 38-year-old woman and I'm ready to be jibber jabber. So, what does that mean? So, for the first video, I would like to discuss regarding intentional manifestations, right? Exactly what does that mean? Prime example, my first video is exactly that, right? So I had the intent of wanting to start my YouTube channel again. Super nervous, didn't even know where to start, right? And the reality is that in order for me to manifest this, I had to be intentional, right? So my first thought process was, who am I going to speak to? I'm a jibber jabber, right? I'm Sag, love to chat. Everyone. I would like to chat with nearly everyone. It can be from a 24-year-old woman to a 55-year-old woman to a 65-year-old man. The reality is there's a lot to talk about within this 21st century. There's a lot to talk about that I would like to discuss, right? So with that all being said, everyone can benefit from intentional manifestations, and what does that look like? So the purpose of my first video was in regards of that, starting exactly that. What exactly are you looking to manifest, and are you being intentional about it? That could be from wanting to just do a shift change with your career, right? That's where you have to pretty much sit yourself down, seeing exactly what are you good at, what are you passionate about, and how could you actually marry the two of them, right? And that's so important. Then from there is to be intentional exactly structurally when you want this to start, intentionally as to structurally what is going to be needed, right? Whether that's a move, whether that's buying supplies, whether that's having that conversation with not just yourself, but possibly a significant other, and what makes sense. Intentional manifestations are so important because the reality is, I feel like a lot of people hold themselves back, myself included, with either thinking age is a determining factor or knowledge could potentially be a determining factor. I'm one who always says, and everyone that knows me can admit, I always say I'm not good at technology. The reality is, I made sure that I was intentional with this manifestation I wanted. Bought a mic, pretty cool looking, I have to say for myself. I'm actually utilizing my cell phone with research. I researched other YouTubers. I Googled. Ask anybody. Sagers are really good at that. We Google everything, right? And I ensured that I put forth not just my best foot, but I was intentional with what I want to manifest. This could go from even better eating habits to working out at the gym. As long as you set forth a structural aspect and stick to it, anything's the sky's the limit. You can manifest anything. And I'm the first to admit, it's true. I'm doing that right now, right? So I'd say I wanted to share is at least 3 things that are super important with anything you're looking to manifest. The first thing is having an end goal. You could say, I'll use myself as an example. I want to start YouTube. But what's that end goal look like? That end goal for me was to at least get it started within a week. I'm not even kidding you. So here's Sunday, right? From there, it's going to be, what are the steps to actually get to my end goal? For me with YouTube was researching exactly what tools, a microphone helps significantly, a recording device, utilizing my cell phone, right? And to at least get to the first step to then at least get to my end goal overall. And then that third final step is getting started. Just getting started. The reality is I feel like a lot of us, including myself, we're so quick to like, I don't want to fail. But how are you supposed to at least get to the end goal of failing without trying? That's the biggest thing. And I feel like we all heard it from multiple different people. Why not hear it again? So that's why I'm sticking with, at least for myself, intentional manifestations with 3 things. Knowing my end goal, setting up the tools in order for me to actually structurally get there, and actually getting started. And the end goal, like I mentioned, I made it tangible, SMART goals. Quite sure we've all heard that, whether it's in school, whether it's in work, whether it's from the gym. Make it a SMART goal. And for me, I just want to at least get started within a week. So I'm going to implore everyone, what are you looking to have intentionally manifested for yourself? What's your end goal? What are the tools that you're actually going to utilize to get there? And then get started. That's it. That's simple, cut and dry, short and sweet for my first video. Because the reality is, it's about to be a fun roller coaster. I'm looking forward to actually having additional videos regarding my passions, interior design. I love to cook, and also just to chat. Because the reality is, the more that we converse, the more that I'm not going to learn just my personality, but I'm going to learn your personalities. I'm going to go from there. So I hope everyone has an amazing day. I hope everyone sets their intent to manifest what they're looking to manifest and go after that win. Have a great day.